We good? Oh my God. Today's guest.
What's good?
He started with a paper route and helping his mom remodel houses when he was 12. He grew up in LA County in Nevada. Then he went to work for a department store at 14, which is pretty crazy to think about. Can't do that now.
Nope.
He's made an impact within our community, helping by assisting with benefits, fundraisers. Hell yeah, big dude.
Literally.
Quite literally. He's a big boy.
That's a big boy.
He's had a lot of crazy adventures along the way. We're going to talk about all of those things. I'm lucky to call him a friend and a family member. Please welcome James Thurman.
You beat on me.
Work it, boy.
Get funky, get freaky.
Oh, baby.
I'm new here.
Ooh.
Oh god.
Fireman, because I used to be a fireman, that was so bad because the engineer wasn't even wearing turnouts. It's like he can't help you. If there's anything goes wrong, he can't help. He's wearing a jumpsuit.
He's wearing a jumpsuit.
He looked like Mr. Furley.
Powder blue jumpsuit.
Yeah. Can't help you. So I don't have any gear. I can't help you. That's where the cat ripped my fucking hand
Did
open.
you rip that wreck yesterday?
Which one?
On what is it? Is it 281?
2 something?
Yeah. Two something.
Tucson?
Tucson, Arizona?
Yeah.
I lived in Phoenix for a minute.
Yeah.
For like a half a sec.
Well, there just went that question. No.
No, I guess some lady like unbuckled her seatbelt to. I don't know if I was going to talk about it on a podcast, but
Oh.
she unbuckled her seatbelt to grab something, and she fucking pushed the gas and fucking skirted out in front and got smoked.
By what?
Big ass truck. Not like an 18-wheeler or anything, but probably like a.
Win some, you lose some.
She lost. R.I.P.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Real nice talk for the podcast, David.
Yeah.
Way to bring
Way
the
to
mood
start
down.
it off
Mood
positive.
up.
Way to bring the mood up.
Hey, I learned how to play dominoes today.
It's not that hard.
Yeah, fucking, you would think.
He's like, for somebody that can't count, it's
Still
kind
stand out
of.
front with your hand pointing at the sky when an airplane goes by, you're yelling airplane.
That's a motherfucking airplane. Girl, that's a fucking bird. by the way.
First off, that's a butterfly dingus.
Is this already happening?
Yeah, we kind of.
Okay.
It's
Kind
on.
of just roll into it.
Yeah.
Because I know, well, somebody will say something kind of raunchy, and then that's how it jumps into the,
Gotcha.
Or you just tell the worst story you can think of, like some old lady died. My bad. I don't know.
Yeah, real nice.
Yeah. Great way to start the
Merry
fun.
Christmas, everybody.
But yeah. Happy Labor Day.
Yeah. Welcome to H&D Comedy, where we have that 8-inch D since we both have 4-inch.
Well, it's PG here, bro.
Oh, yeah. My apologies.
As I drop an F-bomb.
Oh, darn it.
We're here for the MILFs. Fuck them kids.
Your sound just got deleted.
Yeah. They're all, boop. Are we demonetized yet or what?
It's actually the first 15 seconds. You can't cuss or say anything. I studied.
Did we
We're already recording way before
did
that.
we make it?
Yeah, we're good. We're like 4 minutes in. We're
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
18 seconds.
He's all 14 and a half seconds. You said fuck.
Fucking cock.
Oh shit. How was your day?
Boring as shit.
Yeah.
Busy, super busy, and then boring for a long time, and then super busy, and then boring. It's
Yeah.
really keeps you going.
Fucking rain. The
I
rain
know.
made it boring as shit.
It'll be raining and it'll stop, and then it'll be raining and it'll stop, and I'm like, come on, dude. Make up your
They said
mind.
it was supposed to stop at 10 o'clock today. It did for 15 minutes.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
it came right back. I was standing outside on Fry Street, and I was like looking at this meter, and it's fucking shit.
Turds or water? What were you working with?
Water.
Water.
But then it just came like a shitstorm. Oh yeah, all right. Thanks to Jeremy. Shout out to Jeremy. R.I.P. buddy.
Yeah.
But his brother gave me a jacket from him. and it was been in the back of my work truck. So I just threw that bitch on. It fits perfect.
Waterproof.
Nice.
Nice.
F&A cotton.
Yep.
The jacket I have for work is a little too small. It's a large. And I'm a pretty good sized boy, so I need like a double XL almost. I put it on, and I'd like go like this, and it goes.
Fat guy.
Yeah, but it stops, and if I wear it like that for too long, then I can't feel my hands after a while. I'm
I
like,
lost my really cool raincoat, so I just don't go out in the rain anymore.
He's like,
I said, fuck it.
I'll just sit here and look at it.
I had it for like 15 years. If
Oh.
anybody's seen it out there.
Yeah. Contact us. We have a phone number.
It's
254-300-8022. Give us a call.
XL Cabela's.
2XL. Oi. So we didn't really run over everything in your intro. We want to keep it short and sweet.
Yeah.
But we do have questions.
I just gave you some info.
Yeah. We took that info. And
We went ahead and did the intro because David's a
More info
weenie.
than the local police have.
they're all, what? We didn't
Wait,
know
who that?
So it was just, you told us you grew up in L.A. and
Vegas and then
Vegas
all over
and
Los
then-
Angeles
yeah.
and California. Yeah.
So what was that like? I know a little bit of it, but
The city kids learn more than they should. There's too much.
earlier, right?
Yeah.
There was just,
Like riding your bikes down to the strip and panhandling.
yeah. But it was a different time. I mean, nowadays, kids are like fucking locked in their homes.
Yeah.
Back then, even when I was growing up, they were like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, go outside. Go do something.
I remember you told me you rode your bike for like 13 miles one day or something crazy like that.
I was in Huntington Beach. I rode all the way to Newport Beach.
Yeah.
And then the streetlights came on.
Yeah, then you were like, I have to go.
Shit.
I have to go home.
I can't call. I'm going to be 2-3 hours late.
Yeah, yeah.
It's going to be 11 when I get home. I'm in the 9th grade.
Somebody's mad, dude.
I got to stop and get smokes on the way home, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, he told me I didn't have that. Like I grew up in Strawn. You
nowhere
could
to
ride 13 miles if you wanted to, dude.
You wouldn't be anywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'd
You'd still be in
You'd be in the same freaking spot, yeah.
you ride 13 miles just in a circle.
Yeah.
You go to BJ's.
Yeah, I don't know.
I need more than 13 miles.
No, it's like 5 miles from Strawn to me. 10 there and back.
I would have ridden my bike for sure.
Yeah, that's not that bad. That ain't that bad.
I don't know, them cemetery roads and them drunks out there.
Got rolled up. We
That's
saw your
true.
kid on the highway again on a
Yeah.
BMX bike.
He had like 4 pizzas strapped to him. I don't even know.
See, in Vegas, we just rode through deserts and we were on the strip pretty much.
Yeah.
Back then.
That's
What were you
crazy.
cruising around back then?
Huh?
What were you cruising around back then?
What do you mean? What was that?
Like, what kind of vehicle?
Mongoose California Special. So.
Yeah.
And I graduated after stealing several bikes. We were able to build a GT Performer, which I really liked.
I love that bike. Oh, that's funny as hell. After stealing several bikes, we put one together.
Yeah. And make other bikes.
Shit, man. I didn't know that you started like remodeling houses at 12, 11 or 12 with your mom.
Yeah, well, my dad passed away at like 12 years old.
Yeah.
So my mom bought houses that were kind of hammered.
So she just like flipped them.
Yeah. I learned how to do little bullshit.
That's that's what.
The Ace Hardware people were awesome.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
very
I
helpful.
rode my bike
They
over
were
there
helpful
too.
back then.
That was only probably half a mile to Ace Hardware though.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you always had a knack for it, or did you have to learn that craft? Like,
I would think I have a knack for it, like
Yeah.
a mechanical person.
yeah. Because I'm not.
I can figure things out.
You call me fucking all the way retarded because I don't know.
Not all the way. I mean, you're good at water
good at it,
meters
yeah.
and turd trucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just not with. Just not.
You know your shit.
I can't be a carpenter.
Literally.
Just not a carpenter.
It's okay. I work with shit too.
Yeah.
Shit's got to fit right.
Yeah.
People won't buy it.
Yeah. Like, yeah. Seen some of the places here. You know.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Let's see. Oh yeah. So you're 14 working. I know we keep just jumping around.
That's okay.
You're 14 working at like a. What would you call it? It was like a.
It was called
stereo?
Consumer Superstores. It was before Good Guys or what was the other one?
Radio Shack?
No, Radio Shack was always trash. No, not Best Buy. Before Best Buy, there was 2 other companies.
Blockbuster?
No, that's a video store.
Oh. I'm just naming stuff.
It was like a electronics store, right?
Yeah, well, they had
Oh,
like
okay,
everything,
right.
dude.
Yeah.
Cameras, appliances, car audio, home theater,
Almost like a Sears.
camcorders, all that crap, game stuff. No, just electronics. It was like Best Buy is now.
Oh,
You
okay.
went to Best Buy, it was just like that, but they were privately owned. There was no big boys coming around. Good Guys came first, and then there was another one I cannot remember, and then Best Buy took over all of it. So before that, they call them mom and pop stores, but these were two huge stores. They were like size of a Best Buy.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a storage room full of electronics and a floor and salesmen, all that. So they had two locations. They had one in Lancaster, one in Palmdale. I worked with the one in Lancaster.
Okay.
Pretty funny story. I worked there for like 3 or 4 days. They think I'm 18. I'm not.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm not aggressive. I'm 14.
Yeah, yeah.
I look like I'm 14. I'm just dressed really nice. So after like 2 or 3 days, my uncle was a salesman at a furniture store like a block up the street. I actually walked there. After like 3 days, I walked there like crying, dude, like because I had quit school.
Yeah.
I was living with my grandma, which was awesome. She threw the best parties. I walked up there kind of crying. We went to the Lazy Boy section, kicked back, and then he taught me kind of some tips on how to sell people, like quick sales like that,
Yeah.
and how to sidestep salesmen and crap like that. So I went back and worked a couple more days. Still felt like that was a shitty idea. But Monday I came back in force, man. I used all his tips, and dude, from 14 to almost 15, I was top salesman. Top extended warranty sales and top finance sales. They hated my guts.
So they just didn't check IDs or what?
I had one.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
My grandma took me to the DMV. She changed my birth certificate, got an ID, said I was 18.
Yeah.
So you don't need a driving test. I could buy smokes,
Hell yeah.
and I got that job with it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and when I quit that December, because my mom said, "Hey, you need to come finish school. Come to Nevada, small town, and finish school." I told them, and they were like, "Dude, at least go through Christmas. Like you're our top salesman."
Come on, man.
So when I quit, I told them I was almost 15, and they go, "Bullshit, bullshit." And I'm like, "I swear, dude,
It's
I
fake
have
ID, bro.
not entered the 9th grade yet."
I'm going through puberty as we
But
speak.
they were like, "Just stay through Christmas." Like, screw
Yeah.
my education.
Yeah.
Like they wanted to get
They're
money.
like, you're gonna make money.
They wanted to get money.
Yeah.
I was about to sell that store out over Christmas.
Yeah.
And they even told me, they begged me, they're like, "You don't even have to deal with the returns because you'll be gone."
I mean, that's fair.
I mean, I should have stayed. Seriously.
You didn't say you went.
I left, yeah. I should have stayed. What an idiot. Yeah, I was like
So that
almost 15. I could have made like 5 to 8 grand.
Yeah. You've been set
Rolled out. Yeah.
up. You walked into school like a fucking.
Yeah, I'd have walked into Yerington High School in Nevada, population 6,000, ball and throwing $1 packs everywhere and
What's up,
shit.
Dude
motherfucker?
walked up to the principal and like, I make more than you, fool.
Those farm kids never even seen that much money.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, so you moved from the inner city, to
At that point, I moved to LA, from LA to Yerington, Nevada.
right. So you moved from L.A. to like you said, a little farm town.
6,000 people.
Yeah, that's culture shock.
It was a shocker. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I lived 15 minutes from town. My mom bought 10 acres outside of town, so I didn't even live in the town.
Oh, so you just you went from everybody around to
ridiculous.
secluded.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I had that ID still.
You had a car?
No, I had a car, and I had an ID that said
Right.
I was 18.
Right.
About to be 19, son. So after about 6 months of that, I got a job and rented an apartment.
Okay.
I was 15.
Yeah. You're like, this shit's for the birds.
Yeah, dude.
I'm moving to town.
Had a roommate. It was perfect.
Hell yeah. You were still going to school?
Yeah, high school.
Yeah. Because you said you graduated late, but not
1 semester late.
Yeah,
That's it,
yeah.
dude.
which is crazy because you missed
A lot.
like a year and a half.
At least.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom, let's see, I'm trying to think. We lived in Huntington Beach and with her prick boyfriend. That's a lot of whole nother stories. But so you could get on your bicycle and you could ride a mile and be at the beach, at the jetty, the most famous place to surf in Huntington Beach. Or you could go to school, which is like a couple blocks down that way. So I hung out with the kids that went to the beach.
Yeah.
So my mom finds out about this. We're moving. We moved to Big Bear Lake, California. Get there. My mom checks me into school. I get a job at Vaughn's grocery store. And the very next day, I rode the school bus to the school. I walked straight in the office and said, "We made a mistake. My mom's making up with her boyfriend, and we're moving back to Huntington." and they handed me the whole file folder of my existence in Big Bear Lake, California.
They're just like, cool, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Just handed
There you
it to me.
They're
Said
like,
she's sick in the car and we're
kids
headed
never
back
lie.
to Huntington. Yeah, they just handed me everything. They had didn't have my address, name, phone number, nothing. So I quit going to school. So you can go to the school, or you can get on the little tiny trolley and go to the ski resort.
This is like
So-
80s, right? This is
Yeah, late 80s.
Late 80s?
Yeah, 80s, 88,
dude,
89.
What the fuck? Nobody's checking shit around
So
here.
I'm
Come
still,
on, dude. It's the 80s.
I still,
Everybody's coked out.
trying to think here. Yeah, I didn't have that ID yet, but the ski resort had no problems hiring a 13, 14-year-old as
Yeah,
a
they didn't
snowboard
care.
instructor. They didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
They didn't ask if I was supposed to be in school.
Right? They were like,
Pretty soon I'm cooking chicken patties and doing snowboard instructional.
they don't even know. They probably don't even know what fucking month it is.
Yeah. Get out there, man. Show us what you got.
yeah.
You look great.
Stupid.
Oh man, that's awesome. You spend a lot of time with your grandma.
Yeah. Tons.
I have a lot of grandma stories that you've told me.
I think she was a gang member. I'm not sure what gang she was in, but pretty sure she was a gang member.
Yeah, maybe.
She had Wu
I-
Tang tatted on
I
the back of her
do-
neck. I don't know.
I would like, if you want to tell the story about the day you became a salesman with her.
For sure.
That's probably one of my favorites.
It's pretty good. There's
It's
a lot
wild.
of them. There's better ones, but that'll work. So it was the first day of summer vacation, and I was chilling in my room. I think I was playing like Super Mario Brothers on original Nintendo, no bullshit. And thinking about how I'm going to enjoy this summer. And my 98-pound grandma comes in, tells me to get up. I got work to do. And I said, I'm on summer vacation.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she started talking shit. I started talking shit. She's been beating me up most of my life, like a hockey player, not spankings. Don't run or double up. So I decided that we were about the same weight. I was probably a little lighter.
Yeah.
I was like, today's her day. I'm going to fucking whip this old lady's ass.
You're like,
I've had enough.
how old
Yeah.
are you? You're like,
12, 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like,
So you're
I've
getting
had
close.
Enough. I'm still coming up short.
yeah.
She has a lot of skill on me. But, you know,
got- you got a
I've seen
lot
her
of-
jack people, so I'm nervous.
Yeah. You got a lot of
So-
go get though.
I've seen her uppercut. People don't stand up through it. I'm thinking how I'm going to protect myself.
Like,
So yeah, I get all dressed, and she goes, "Meet me out front." So I go to meet her out front. You know, I did some push-ups. You know, trying to get some veins pumping. I'm going to take this old lady down this time. Today's her day.
today's
I
it.
step out the front, and she's pointing a 410 shotgun at me,
Oh shit!
probably 10 feet away. Puts a shell in it and pulls the hammer back and says, "I love you so much, I'll kill you." Yeah.
I love you too, Grandma. I'm gonna go back
So
inside
that's
though.
the day I became a salesman. I talked her out of all that shit.
Yeah.
The funniest part, though, is like, because we partied from when I was like 13 on, drinking beers. She sneaked me smokes. So 19 years later, we're drinking some Miller Lights. That's what she liked for a while. And in that old can design. And joke, she goes, "Remember when I almost peppered you with that shotgun?" And I'm all, "What do you mean peppered me with a shotgun?" She goes, "That was just going to teach you a lesson. I was going to pepper you." I'm like, "It was aimed at my heart and lungs. Like, I would have died."
Put a hole.
She's
through
like,
it.
"Oh, you're being,"
Pepper
she goes,
my
"Quit being a
ass."
pussy. I was just going to pepper you." And I'm like, "No, you would have killed. Don't do that to people. You'll kill them."
You'll murder them. Like, dude, a fourth.
People die, Grandma.
I wasn't. That's so good.
It was the 80s.
She was awesome.
There's so many that you've told me. I wish I would have met her.
She was
The
wild.
little girl that she beat up at the bar. That was great.
Oh yeah, the karate lady. Yeah, she knocked her out.
Knocked her out cold, and then sat back down at the bar like I'm an
No,
old lady.
she mounted her and waited until she woke up and she knocked her
right.
out again.
That's right.
Double knockout.
So how I find out about this whole incident is, I used to live. My grandma had a lot of tragedy, suicide in her family, so I moved next door to her in a trailer park. So I'm living in a single wide trailer next to her double Taj Mahal with add-ons. So,
on top of a trailer.
well, I move out of there. I leave, get another place. She's good now. So I stop by and I'm like, I used to own a bar. So in Nevada, when you own a bar, like, a network of like 13, 15 of them. If I rolled in with you guys, we're not paying for anything. If they roll in with their people, they're not paying for anything.
Right.
So I knew this owner, actually. He was in that group. His name was Bum, and the bar was called Eagle Station. So I go over to my grandma's house. I'm like, "Hey, how about this? let's go drink some beers at Eagle Station. I'll give you $100 to gamble with. She loved that shit. And we'll go hang out. And she said she didn't want to go. I knew that was a red flag immediately. So I finally talk her into it. We walk through the chain link fence into the next trailer park and through over to there. And we walk in this bar, and the owner's there, Bum. And he's all, hey, what's up, man? Hi, what's up with you? And he goes, we got to talk. I go, about what? He goes, in the liquor room. I'm like, oh, shit. Like, what did I do?
Yeah.
I ain't been here in a minute.
I just got
Did I do pull some shit 3 months
Yeah,
ago in
like,
here?
wow.
So,
Baby.
so he goes, he takes me back there, and he goes, do you know what your grandma did in here? And mind you, she's 75 to 76, somewhere in there. And I go, what's up? And he goes, she was not winning gambling, smoking cigarettes. The lady next to her asked her if she could put her cigarette on the other side. And your grandma got shitty with her. Said some horrible shit to her. So mad that the lady got off, took her shoes off, and said she knew karate. He goes, your grandma stands up, uppercuts her, knocks her out, front full bar. And they're not going to grab her because she's 75. You leave marks on her if you grab her. That you got a handprint on her. Yeah, and they know whose. They also know whose grandson, her grandson is. So she mounts this lady and waits until she wakes up and dots her again, and they don't know what to do. So they just yelled, "The cops are almost here!" And they said that she grabbed her coat, purse, and they watched her run across the parking lot like a marathon runner, like she was like 20 years old. He goes, so she's not allowed in here. So my reply to Bum was, you go tell her. So then he wanted to make a deal. He said, she's allowed to be in here if you're in here. When you leave, she leaves.
That's fair.
So I go sit back down with her, and she goes, what was all that about? And I go, like you don't fucking know. I said, anyhow, the new rules are, if I'm here, you can be here. If I'm not here, you're not allowed to be here.
Yeah.
But other than that, we don't need to talk about what happened. He told me everything.
That's whatever.
I go, he said, you look pretty athletic through the parking lot, though. You look real good.
Great shape, though, Grandma.
Running from the cops. Awesome at 75.
Perfect.
limber.
I mean, what do you tell? Like, if you tell a cop that, they're gonna be like,
They're like, you're telling me a 70-year-old woman came in here, uppercutted her, and then just took off running. Okay.
The worst part is if the cops would have been there. I've seen this scenario, too. She's a little old lady, dude. She can go into that zone real quick. Yeah, she could start falling down and pills falling. I need my pills. And oh, yeah, the whole thing. I've seen her do it in a court of law, dude. I've seen her burn someone in a court of law with the little old lady trick. It's like, you're not telling them about the 3-hour gambling runner you just did on Xanax weed and drinking beer and you stabbed someone.
whatever.
But I guess you're old now.
But like, it's hard to walk sometimes.
Yep.
I saw you run a 4.340 across the parking lot.
Yeah.
Right. Stopped and stabbed somebody midway.
Poor Uncle Ben.
Again? No. They were on vacation. Dude. Yeah. Those stories are amazing.
There's tons.
She's
We could do those for years. Yeah, there's so many.
like, I would love to animate with just one of those.
I mean, we could do that. I was thinking about that. Do something where, like, when there's like stories like that, have a
Get some
cartoon.
actors.
Or even do
Or
actors.
Get actors.
I was gonna message you today and say something about that. Like, if we tell a story and then like hear it on the podcast and go back and like reenact it and like do like the voices that we actually sound like on here. You know, remember like Drunk History,
Yeah.
that show?
That would
That was pretty good. That's what. Yeah, that's the kind of sketch we were talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah. You just have to get like a.
Yeah, I could just clear a door right here, and an old lady. I love you so much, I'll fucking kill you. Like, whoa,
410.
you're all sweaty and pumped up for nothing. I'm just gonna get killed. I could have played Nintendo longer.
Yeah, you're like, I'll probably just mow the grass.
Yeah, I'm gonna clean the
I could have
house.
played Nintendo longer. I'm out here fucking lying about my life.
Yeah, fuck. What? You were firefighting and going to school at the same time for?
No, I was working at an auto shop, like right when I landed there, so almost 15 years old.
But
almost 15
You'd
years.
already went to school for? No, you hadn't gone to school yet.
I think I got a job first.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you went to school.
Which was right around the corner. Everything was right around the corner in town.
Right on.
Yeah.
But you went. You eventually went to school.
Well, I got that job at Pies and Switch Motors.
Yeah.
Where I met Gibb. And all those people, they were firemen and roofers. So I went to work there. They worked around my school schedule. I aced the GED to waive a bunch of credits.
Right.
That's what got me back on track. So, but I still finished a regular high school and got a regular high school diploma
Right on. So,
after ditching a year and a half to 2 years.
right on.
They're not that hard to get,
That one,
kids.
yeah.
Nah.
So I got a job at that shop. Those guys were firemen and roofers, firemen and roofers. And a lot of the guys at the shop worked at the base fire department, and they were volunteers.
Right.
And the weekends, I would say, man, every other weekend that we roofed a house. For 5 years, I was off every other Sunday, from 19 to 24. That's it.
But you were doing auto mechanic, roofing, and firefighting,
Yep. When I looked from 19 to
Yeah.
24 years
Right.
old, yeah.
and then you went to school for automotive.
I went when I was 18.
18. So you're doing all.
No, I got some years mixed up. I went to Arizona when I was 19, got back. Those guys got me on the volunteer fire department.
Gotcha.
My shop job back, and then a year later they got me on the base fire department.
Yeah, you got paid for that too after a year.
Yeah, that was a good job actually.
Yeah.
You worked way back then. It was like 41K a year, and I worked so much overtime, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you were working. Where y'all work 24s?
yeah. It was a weird Kelly military schedule, but we worked 10 24s.
10, 20 a month.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you were working overtime, so
Tons, dude, tons. People knew if they were calling in on A shift that they're like, oh yeah, it won't get past Thurm.
Yeah.
Taking it.
which is
What's
crazy.
the craziest thing that happened while you were firefighting?
Volunteer or paid?
Just paid.
Probably it was so I worked on in Hawthorne, Nevada. I worked at back then it was DZHC, Day Zimmerman Hawthorne Corporation. They're a subcontract of the U.S. government. So we had the largest Army ammunition storage facility in the United States. That's where I was a fireman at. And then we had a housing area. So it was like its own little city and covered a lot of miles. Let's see. And this is ammunition or chemical weapon related. We went out to a building out in the areas out there. We all pull up, and we had just watched this video on American Heat. That's the videos fire departments use. And it talked about our backdraft, not the one from the movie, but a real one, where green smoke's huffing out of something. You introduce oxygen, and it basically explodes. You got a bomb there. So we just watched a video about that crap. So that's in our heads. When we go out to this area, and it's puffing out the vents, windows, all this crap, but it's not green like deprived oxygen, deprived heat inside there. So these guys, we recognized that it's not a backdraft situation, and we thought it was steam because all that out there is heated on steam. A lot of crap runs on steam. So we figure it's steam, and there's a steam leak. So they're going to go up there, and you know the little key things that hold your keys on your belt?
Yeah.
That's what was holding the door shut. So they get up to almost to it and touch it, and the front doors blow off this place, and they had the old school windows that louvered out across the whole front. All those came out, and the two firefighters are up there got blown off the dock, just like the video, landed in the parking lot, red lenses, you know. And what had happened was the boiler people had shut the water off to the area, and they had a water-cooled massive air compressor for the whole entire area. So it sat there and overheated, and that was oil that was in the air. So as soon as that thing got hot enough and it blew the pipe off of it, something hit the door, sparked, and boom. But yeah, that was a freaky ass deal. But they had all kinds of stuff out there. They had FE smoke bombs, which you can hide an aircraft carrier with, like 3 of them. Can't find it. One day we're coming down the hill, and I had to commute about an hour to this place from Yerington. So we're coming down the hill almost to the base, and it is socked in white. Like the dude driving, commuting that day is hanging his head out the window looking for a line.
Yeah, trying to keep
Doing 2 miles an hour for, 10 miles to get to the base entrance, show our tags to get in. Because 3 FE smoke bombs went off in that valley.
Were they supposed to, or they just went off?
They just did.
Okay.
So, and it had a little wind swirling in there. So, yeah, imagine you can hide an aircraft carrier. You can also hide an entire city and an army base.
Yeah, with 3.
That was pretty wild driving in, but lots of weird shit out there.
Oh, what the fuck is that? You're like,
Expecting zombies or something to be coming out. I'd be like,
Well, it was like that. But you wouldn't be able to see them.
Yeah.
They bit you.
So they're right there.
Bam, you got bit and you just barely saw them.
Son of a bitch. Dude, that's nuts.
It was creepy.
crazy.
It was the same as wearing a blindfold.
Oh.
I mean, it was unbelievable, dude. But lots of weird crap happened out there, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a desert.
Government.
Yeah.
Desert.
Yeah, government.
Aliens. Not my brethren.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay, that was the paid one. So what was the volunteer one?
Volunteer, it was kind of hard to get into, real cultish little, city.
Right.
But I knew Gibb and, tons of these guys. Oh, sorry, babe. A lot of those guys worked in, it's such a small town,
Right.
so I was hanging out that little clique that got me into there,
Yeah.
Their little home.
Yeah, so that got me, and I had to have a year of volunteer experience to apply at that base fire department. So that gave me that too. But honestly, fire calls, car wrecks, all the regular stuff, a lot more of that happened in that little city and county than it did out the base.
Yeah. I can see that.
I mean, if you have a fire out there, you hold your thumb out. If you can see it through your thumb, you're too close. It's all munitions.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's all war shit out there. Yeah.
I'm going to go.
Yeah.
You're too close. Cool.
Crazy. When they hadn't had many accidents out there, I made friends with the plant photographer for this specific reason.
So you could know.
Well, you know that if there was an accident, he took photos.
Yeah, yeah. Still some cool.
He's a government top secret. Everybody there had top secret security clearance. That's what I was trying to tell this. He was a man named Lynn. I was like, man, we all have clearances. He's like, these are a little different clearances. So before he quit, retired, whatever, we were visiting him quite frequently. Trying to see these damn pictures.
Hey.
They had an accident
what else?
during Nam, and they had an accident in the early '80s.
Oh, okay. So, yeah,
And looking at these pictures, it doesn't even look real. They're black and white, of course.
Right.
But it doesn't even look real. It looks fake, like a Halloween stage thing. But then it sets in that this is not Halloween.
You're like, that shit was right there, bro.
How did your foot get over there?
Yeah.
And usually it was people playing around.
Yeah. Just fucking around.
That was two people the early one was two people on a forklift. But they had a bad one during the Vietnam era where someone dropped a rocket in there
Oh.
and people dicking around.
Yeah.
Both cases. And that's a hell of a place to dick around at.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah, we're like.
Over here we got
what the
ethylene
fuck?
oxide bombs and 105s and white phosphorus,
Yeah.
sarin gas. Let's go fuck around.
It's like the crackhead standing next to the propane tanks at the gas station,
Yeah.
smoking a cigarette. And you're like, okay.
Trippy.
Today's sponsor is CapCut. You like these graphics, these cooler designs, and make the whole transition to wham, 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 pow.
Right in your face. Pound. Picture. Sound effects.
You go to CapCut right now, or if you go down below and click the link in the description, it'll take you to CapCut, and you have 10 minutes to sign up. If you're already a member, you can still sign up.
To get pro, but if you signed up as a new member and you get pro, I think it's only like $90.
I think it's like 10 or 15% off purchase, so y'all should.
Definitely go check that out. Use it if you want to start editing stuff, and drop comments if you want me to.
Make videos on how to do something stuff and whatnots. So y'all be sure to go check it out. CapCut. Bam.
Ooh.
Living life dangerous.
But it's a cool place to work. I still always miss, I lived with a family for 5 years, 10 days a month.
Out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we knew everything about each other.
Yeah.
We lived together.
That's wild.
So that kind of sucked bailing on that.
Yeah.
But
You left there to go to Florida?
no, I left there. I got a divorce at 25 probably. And I kept my fire department job because I needed to work there with all the overtime, I got a five-year 401k. I got their vested money. But I only had to work there 4.5 years to get it because of all the OT.
Yeah.
Yeah, so actually I went in there at 4.25 years to HR and said, hey, when do I hit 5 years where I get their money? Because this is quite a bit of money, the match. And she's all, you can quit right now, honey. So I did 5 years there in 4.25 years. But then I go back to the station, type up my I'm not coming back here letter, 2-week notice. Then I got called in and they said, how hard it is to hire people here.
Yeah.
And go through the physical agility and the written test, and the chief's interview and the firefighter interview, all that bullshit. He goes, can you just stay? For how long? He goes, for however long it takes to hire somebody.
Yeah.
That was 3 months. So stayed there an extra 3 months. But when I got a divorce, I bought a bar. in
when you
Dayton,
yeah,
Nevada.
That's right.
So I was still working at the fire department, and me and my mom went in partners on the old corner bar in Dayton, Nevada.
You just went back and forth.
I only had to commute 10 days a month, and there was another guy that lived in Carson, another guy in Reno. So I only drove really, three times a month.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they'd show up at my house, leave their cars, or
y'all carpool.
yeah, we'd meet at my house and carpool from there.
Right on.
So yeah, there was 3 of us.
Yeah. It's not so bad.
Yeah.
And then the bar.
The bar was it didn't make any money. I didn't lose any money, but I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was 25.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was with the girl that I married since I was 15. So.
Yeah, that's crazy.
10 years is like, all right, we're good.
Yeah. So yeah, it was cool. It was an experience.
Where was the bar at?
Dayton, Nevada, like 15 minutes out of Carson City.
Okay.
Headed towards Vegas. Headed south. Yeah.
Nice.
Wild.
Pretty cool.
Wild times, man.
It'd be fun if somebody was like watching the podcast and they're like, hey, I was there.
Well, then after that, I didn't even write this in there. I met an old dude at a bar named Ray. I can't remember. Ray Smith was his name. Older dude, still worked doing construction stuff. And he was Santa during that at the governor's mansion. I mean, all that stuff. So he wanted to open up. Well, he already had a couple buildings downtown that he was doing maintenance and janitorial on. I had no idea how much money was in that. But he asked me to partner and to try to find another building. So I did. I partnered with him, found another building, and we made a ton of money. It was crazy. I didn't even know how much money we were making until I needed something. He goes, well, you have this much in the bank, and I have this much in the bank. And I'm like,
holy
I
shit.
didn't know we had a bank. I was super happy with the money I get every week. Like, you didn't have to tell me that shit.
What the fuck?
So worked with that guy and had the bar. And then, see, he got mad at me. I wanted to go. There was another area a little further than where my bar was where they built all these little tiny houses out in the desert. They had no garages. So I started asking people to have me build garages out there. And you could, with the right crew, you could do one in about a weekend if the concrete's there and ready to go. We're not doing electrical or any of that stuff.
Just a base.
Framing in the outside and we're out. Yeah. Yeah, weekend to 3 days. So I asked him about this. I said, hey, do you want to get in this? It could be a weekend gig. And I said, I'll chop that with you like you have all this other stuff with me. And for some reason, he didn't want to do it. He didn't want to mess with it. So I went and did one weekend just to
see.
show him what's up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Monday I give him $6,000. Made 12. You know? And he got all pissed off and dissolved our little company.
What the hell?
What?
It's shitty. So I started doing my own stuff in Carson, Reno, Lake Tahoe at that point. A year later, though, I ran into him, and he wanted to get our crap back together and all that. I said, no, I'm good.
Right.
But here's the weirdest shit about that little guy that did Santa and all this stuff. He's flying like all over the country, dude, constantly. Going and visiting these women, and like constantly. Every weekend, he's like, I'm going to Arizona, or I'm going to California, or I'm going to this. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, what's up? And he throws me this Swinger magazine. And he has an ad in there. And he looks like little tiny Santa.
has an ad in there?
Yeah. And he looks like little tiny Santa. And these chicks love it. They're buying him airline tickets.
Dude, what the
And
fuck?
What's this link?
yeah, I mean, this dude's like, they're flying him to these places, all this stuff. And I'm like, I don't get it.
So he's like an escort.
And he had like,
He's just getting paid
chicks,
to-
traders who used to take the swinger bars. He was like the most weirdest perverted man I've ever met, but he could be Santa at the governor's ball as well.
What the fuck, bro?
You're just watching TV one day and you're like,
But he's a cool guy.
son of a bitch.
I know him.
He was
You
a
know that
cool guy.
nasty little
Ray
fucker?
Smith.
That's crazy.
Uh-huh.
What the fuck?
That's hilarious.
So I did that.
You were a swinger? That's crazy.
No.
I was fucking-
Only on the weekends, I said. So I was doing that, and then I started doing my own construction. Pops helped me with a lot of stuff. Slow, and I was also framing houses in Reno too for the Carpenter Union. So I had a lot of crap going. And then me and a buddy, Crazy Drunk Johnny,
Oh, yeah,
it
yeah.
was like October, and everything was starting to shut down. It's already starting to snow in Reno. He goes, let's go to Florida and see if we can pull on those hurricanes. Like just me and him in a shitty Ford Ranger truck, dude. With like enough money to get there, a couple rooms, enough money to get back. It was a horrible idea. So
Yeah. But that worked.
pretty quick, I hooked up with this guy at a Grandy's right before we were about to leave. I pulled this guy aside and he stay coursed us, and I had no debt when I left there. All good. And then my buddy talked me into staying here. I've been here 21 years.
So you got here from there, you just never left.
Yeah,
No, all my shit was still in Reno.
So I thought you had to go back.
Yeah, I had to go back and get a U-Haul and go get all my shit.
But you came here with
it was 6 months later because we got so damn busy, dude.
Yeah.
You know,
You got here. Were you still,
03, I think.
you still in that Ford Ranger?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you were in the Ford Ranger with the little
The
rack,
on it, extra cab,
Yeah.
toolbox.
Yeah. You said you came into town with like $1,500.
3174 in that truck.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Then I bought that house on Ollie and Sloan that my buddy had to co-sign because my credit was so shitty.
Yeah.
But I had to pay off all my old debt, so I had $1,700 left. That's it.
It fucking worked out.
Yeah.
Man.
Nowhere to run to.
We both kind of had the same question. What were your first impressions of like this area was?
I thought it was cool.
What year did you come here?
03. You know, and I had lived in that town where everybody's keys in their cars, their doors are probably open all day.
Yeah, that's true.
It was kind of like that when I moved here.
Yeah.
But, you know, Texas country was just kicking off, too, when I moved here.
Yeah,
That was a big deal.
big boom.
Cross Canadian was just getting rolling.
Yeah,
Randy Rogers and all that shit. So that I kind of landed here during that, too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Ragweed was a big deal. They played City Limits like what every other weekend or some
they
shit.
had to because they had an exclusive on them. They couldn't play anywhere else in the
Yeah.
world.
But they,
I remember those city limits, dude. I remember those days were crazy.
Oh, yeah, nuts.
I remember sneaking into City Limits.
I always go in and they'd be like, "Are you even old enough to be in here?" And I'm like, "I just look young. I'm 21. I just look young. I promise."
Yeah, they had. I moved here, man. I got lucky. I guess the hailstorm before that was '95, so I hit here in '03. How many years is that? Eight.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened here,
Good job.
but there was a ton of roofing to do here, and Dell had some friends with rental properties. I stuck signs in all the yards, and I mean we got busy quick.
Yeah.
Like bang. Like this last hailstorm in 15 must have been way more severe because 9 years later, shit's kind of dried up. Everything got roofed that's going to get roofed.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I guess somebody was
You
just
came in
doing-
here and put them good roofs on.
but I came in the right timing, dude. Just lucky
just
timing.
happened to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stephenville was way different in 03.
Way different.
Just
Yeah, you could literally get across town in like 5 minutes. You could drive from like where I live over here and like make it to Walmart, get your groceries, and be home. Because we lived out in Morgan Mills, so it was 30 minutes in town, get groceries and back.
yeah.
Shit now, well, the town's just the same length. It ain't changed.
No, it isn't.
No,
But it's doubled the population
Yeah,
so
yeah.
in here.
Compact.
So double the people on the streets. Yeah.
it's a lot more lots too.
Need to start expanding.
Washington needs just
It's done.
They just need to go rip it up and then make it fucking 4 lanes.
Oh yeah.
I was driving down it yesterday with shitty traffic time. That could be double width. It's there.
It is.
Yeah.
It's there.
There's room.
I don't know. Some areas, though, even where Tarleton is, some areas ain't going to work.
Kind of like right where,
Where the water drainage goes through
yeah.
at S
Yeah,
turn
it's not
at
gonna-
Lillian, or is that Lillian? Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit ain't going to work.
No. But you coming out of that on that backside, it's 4 lanes, and then
Yeah.
when you come out on that backside, you can make that 4 lanes all the way down to pretty much a shop,
I think they could do it.
past the shop.
But look at my tattoo shop. The parking would be deep as the street. You'd have to back out in the street. You couldn't jockey to turn around.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's or you'd have to move the building. I don't know. Or
It's
you'd
a-
have to.
Bring a broom, America. It's a mess.
It's a mess.
Oh, man.
It's a mess.
All messed up around here.
Oh man. Where the fuck are we at?
I hope Half is going to edit all this out.
Do what?
I hope Half is going to edit all that
All this out?
Nothing. The only thing I'm going to edit is
Leave what I just said in, and everybody will be like, what the fuck were they editing out?
It just
Yeah.
starts.
It'll
and
be like
it's
the suitcase in Pulp Fiction.
Oh no.
Exactly like that, but totally different.
But totally different and not as good.
That would be hilarious to do. And then, like, after each like, if you come on frequently or whatever, then, like, after each episode, it's like something like that, a briefcase a briefcase actually shows up.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is this?
Nothing in
And
there.
then every time I'll talk about something being edited, you don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be nothing.
Yeah.
Could be everything.
Like your little thing that you're messing with over there.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about.
Edit that part out.
A little thing. What? You guys want to hear some voicemails?
Oh, yeah.
Davy's old.
Oh yeah,
Little
Davey's got a
lover.
lady on there.
Yeah.
Our last episode.
She was gonna throw a frog on you
Yeah.
because she wanted to hear you scream, squeal, scream.
I think
Squeal.
Squeal when I come.
Oh, nice. I had no idea that frogs had that effect on you.
Hey.
That's out of the bag.
Only when they surprise me. You know what I'm saying?
There's quite a bit of voicemails, but we'll just play a couple. Here's like our.
Have you screened these? Like you got favorites? Did you mark favorites?
I'm just going in order.
Are those all for David from that lady?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
How many are there?
Dude, I'm talking. There's like
It's like
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, and we've shared like
Have
3
you
or 4.
thought about letting the police department know about this?
No,
Like,
we're gonna get in contact with her.
Yeah, we're gonna contact this lady.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
that's creepy, dude. I would at least I would do a log entry at the police department.
HAFA says.
That way they have clues if you disappear.
I mean, I don't think I'm gonna disappear.
I know they
How
drive.
many? How many was it?
They drive a Ford 13.
And what period of time?
8/24 to.
Today, that
Thursday.
many?
Yeah.
Oh, 8/24,
8/24,
August. I think
August.
8/24 today.
No,
Not
no,
even
no, no,
8/24 yet.
August.
24th up and then like it was like 2 on the 24th,
So like
1
10,
on the 25th.
12 days.
Yeah.
You have an issue. So it's one a day?
Kind of. It was. I haven't heard
a
back
day.
from them.
All right, so go. I'm pretty interested now. I've only heard the frog sex one where at the end she throws a frog on him.
Yeah.
While he's coming he can make him squeal or scream.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah. That was like
Oh
a
yeah.
little overboard. That's when I would have went to the authorities. Yeah.
That's when I called the cops.
I don't want to press charges, but I want you guys to be aware of what's going
just
on in
need
your
you to-
community.
yeah.
Yeah.
This
Or if
one.
I disappear, we have a suspect.
We know where to go.
Yeah.
Hey, Davey, I was trying to reach you again. I'm sitting here watching, I don't know if y'all know a show, it's called Ridiculousness or something like that. And they have a lot of videos that they watch. Kind of like what y'all was doing with y'all's podcast, and made me think of you, Davey, and I was just, wow. You know, I'd really like to get on a show with you sometime. You can call me.
I think it's a real
I
person.
sure
We've been over this.
would like to do something like that. Give me a call sometime, Davey. I really like your show.
Have you ever called her back?
No,
See that I can't call her back because the thing like
an
it's set
unknown
up,
number.
It's set up so when people text or call, it's kind of unknown.
She's never left a number?
No, well, not that we know.
She
I
has
haven't
a
listened.
text.
I haven't listened to all these. That's the first time I heard that one.
I haven't.
Elma Lane, leave your phone number.
Yeah,
I'm a Gene.
I'm a Gene.
Was it?
I'm a Gene.
I'm a Gene. Leave your phone number. Davey is also interested.
for some
I
reason-
know for a fact he's been single for a while, and he probably would be interested.
Yeah, I need a sugar mama.
Has she said anything about money?
No.
What if she's real wealthy?
I mean, whatever.
Say she's worth like
This is the next day.
20 mil.
This is it.
No, I'm
Oh, you're waiting.
Yeah, I'm waiting. Yeah, I mean 20 mil.
Say she's worth like 20 mil.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm a
Yeah,
Gene.
we're
If you
excited
were-
about you getting rich, but
I'm a
you
Gene.
don't-
If
don't
you
care.
were 20 mil, I mean,
So what if she's worth?
So
20
what?
mil?
She's worth like 20 mil roughly,
Okay. What about it?
and she wants to be with you. Like she has.
And she's
yeah,
like,
be
"Look,
with you, be with you.
just make me feel good.
She
and You
has
can
no
have the rest of my
family.
money.
Made this not everything's not about sex alpha.
Yeah.
Maybe she just wants
Maybe
like
she's-
No, I'm just saying, like, make her feel good. Like, make her feel wanted. You know?
yeah, like she wants to have a grandson around. Like
Yeah.
quit your job.
I could do that.
I'll pay you what you're making
Well, I'm
there.
not gonna quit my job.
No,
but,
she's gonna pay like she has the kind of money she'll pay you a salary to just hang out and be your grandson.
Yeah, but I got 401k.
sexual.
I got like a 401k and shit.
You have a 20 mil K.
20 mil.
Yeah. Okay.
20 mil. Okay.
Oh, 1K.
So she just leave me everything.
She has nobody else to leave it to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
She's like,
Which is
come
the
here.
kind of stuff that I think about
come hang out?
when I'm supposed to be sleeping.
I'd be like, hey, Thurm's coming to hang out.
This is why I don't sleep.
This is fine.
This is a lot of stuff I write down in my notes for the podcast.
Save 10, half that. 10 million. She's
Yeah,
gonna leave you
10
10 million. and the property, and
we're set. We're buying
grandkids. She wants you to like do gardens with her and take her for
Just
rides.
go hang
in the
out with her,
park,
go to the
That's fine.
movies, go Dairy Queen.
feed the animals. Yeah, Dairy Queen.
We could do that.
Get
She wants
some
to
ice
ride on a
cream.
bale of hay in the
Go get
back.
some ice
feed Dairy
cream, like
Queen.
every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that.
That'd be
So
awesome.
now we're talking about vitality.
Right.
How old do you think she is? For the phone thing.
I would say like 70s.
70.
No, she says in one of them.
A lot of those rowdy women
says
live
she's
to 85,
74?
95.
Yeah.
So it could be a 21 year, 21 year deal.
That's fine. At that point, I'm 50.
You could do it for that long for that.
Fuck it. So it is what it
Adds
is.
up.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
This is the next day.
It's probably going to be an offer.
Well, good morning, Davey. This is Jean.
Did you say Davey on
Still
the
waiting
show?
for a call back, and hope you're doing okay.
Oh, it is on the
Really
it's
missing
on the,
you.
advertisement.
You could give me a call. Thank you.
He wants to call you, but he needs a number.
Yeah, we're gonna make her a video tomorrow. That's a longer
What
one.
kind of video?
This one's a long one right here.
So I want to know if they get progressively like more angry.
They
Sounds like
She
she's
does-
chilled
she
out
does-
since the frog sex
she
thing.
does
No?
kind of get like, hey, call me back. It's like, well, I can't call you. Don't leave a number.
Well, I'll make her.
I think it's an old lady and she doesn't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
Probably just
I don't
watched
think
the
it's an old lady.
podcast and was
I think
like,
it is, and her number's probably blocked.
No,
Oh,
everybody.
it's probably on a landline.
We get no. Everybody gets no caller ID when they call that number.
yeah,
Okay.
that's actually true.
So she don't know. She thinks you have her number. Obviously, she thinks you have her number.
Right.
That's an old person thing. You have to look at all the clues.
Yeah. I still think it's a dude.
Dude, that's an old person thing.
Still think it's a dude.
100%, that's 100% a old person thing. They
Half
don't know
of-
that you can't call them back.
Half of thinks they drive a Ford.
That's possible. Like a
can hear it.
67
You can hear it because like when they're
Econoline. 67 Econoline.
no like a Ford Escape or something.
You can hear it.
Yeah, like the one like
hear
I
a
think it's
Ford
like
Escape?
when they're turning like the blinker
That's
or
it, bro. I'm gonna
or-
start calling him and having him describe what car I'm in.
Yeah.
Just from my personal cars. I'll do a door dinger on him, and I'll do a.
you give me a door dinger, I definitely can get it because that's what they don't have their seatbelt on. You can hear the little like stupid Ford freaking. woo-doo.
But it's a Chevy. You have a wiring harness, and you can turn it
That
up
is
or
true.
off or down.
Ford
or
has a
change
different
the
one
deal.
than-
And you can put a wiring harness when you change the stereo on a Ford. Yeah.
Yeah, but she's not doing it. I mean,
I don't know.
But
I've been in the automotive
maybe
industry.
she's looking for a grandson to do that for.
maybe.
I've been in the automotive industry for 26
She has
years.
10 mil. I'm taking it to the store.
26 years? Yeah, 26 years.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you what the hell kind of car you're in from the door dinger.
Yeah.
Seatbelt warning. So HAFA has a gift.
He is.
That's his superpower.
That is
you
my
call him
that's
for a
my
random
autistic
vehicle and be like,
superpower.
shit, hang on, bro. Audi A6,
He's all.
2023 Audi A6.
He's
Tell
all.
me I'm wrong.
He's all. Hey, who are you with right now? Because you're not in your fucking car.
Yeah, that's
Huh?
not your that's not your choice.
Who do I don't know anybody that has an Audi A6.
You cheating ass bitch. I know you in there. Who's that motherfucker?
Cadillac.
Whose Volvo are you in, bitch?
Volvo?
It's a wagon
Smell
too.
it.
It's a wagon too. I can hear the echo of the door dinger.
Yeah. Try to put the windows down and you have that weird sound in the back. Makes
The
your head
one
about to
window open,
pop.
so
You
you're-
think they're
Yeah.
pretty? Are they prettier than me?
Yeah.
So, anyways, we got way off on that. So
Yeah,
you
we
think
got-
she drives a what?
A Ford.
Ford.
Ford. Okay.
Yeah. We got one more we're gonna play.
Awesome.
Hey,
Awesome.
Davey. Oh, this is Jean again. I watch your podcast, and you kind of got me all hot and bothered
Here we go
talking
again.
about that 4-inch during the summertime. And I tell you what, I can just imagine riding you, and as soon as you're about to climax, I'm going to throw a frog on you, so I hear that high-pitched squeal when you're
High-pitched squeal.
coming.
When you're coming.
Oh, Davey,
Oh, shit.
please call me if I'm a Jean.
Okay.
Yeah, we've heard
So I'm picturing the grandma from
that. Happy Gilmore.
no, that's nice. The one from Nutty Professor. That grandma.
Oh, man, I'd have
wishes she could toss some hot grease down the back of your ass. right
Oh
now.
yeah. Okay.
That grandma,
Oh.
the one that said the only white person that ever got her wet was Mike Douglas. And then she talked about being in the shed pumping and sweating. That grandma. I think that's the one you have. So it doesn't sound like it's a no sex deal.
No, it's definitely like.
It's a sex thing.
Yeah.
What's the frog thing about?
Remember, I told you that story when I was at work. I stuck my hand in the meter box.
Yeah.
Fucking frog jumped on me.
Okay, more clues. Who else knows that story?
Yeah, I put it on podcast.
Oh, okay. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
So we
So
have
now
a
we're-
playlist. Yeah.
Now we're back to square one.
Gotcha.
Maybe we need to go back and watch that podcast.
But that's pretty witty of
We
her.
need to go look at the views.
She's pretty spry to
Yeah,
start
she's not.
collecting frogs looking for you.
Yeah, one of our friends are really
I think it's a lady.
hilarious.
I think it's like a lady like the lady on Nutty Professor.
Yeah.
Come on, Cletus. Come on. Come on.
Come on, Cletus.
You walking over, but you're limping back. Yeah, I think that's her.
He said you're not gonna SHIT right for a week.
Uh-huh.
Oh, a month.
She said, oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
What did Segura text us? Some more stupid
He's
shit.
coming over Saturday.
I believe it when I see it, dog.
Maybe.
See you when I see you, motherfucker.
He won't. Well, this will come out way after.
He should be
Saturday, so-
DJing here right now.
Should be, but
He wants to play games.
whatever. He wants to. Yeah. I'm mad.
DJ Wreck-It Ralph.
DJ, I'm sad at the world.
Oh, God. Are we beating up our homie?
Sorry.
Being rude, David.
No.
Okay, this one's kind of like a two-part because it kind of goes together. What are the pros and cons of eating ass? And if she does ass to mouth, should I marry her?
Is that the I'm a lean lady?
No, these are.
This is
It's good.
somebody
Now
else.
I'm having
Somebody
I'm
else.
having officers come now.
This is
Okay.
somebody else.
Now I'm calling friends at the police department asking them what we need to do about this.
I know an Imogene. They'd be like,
I'm worried now.
They'd be like, fucking Imogene's calling you. You better fucking get out of there. She'll be at your
We have
door.
911 on speed dial.
Got a door knocker. She's over here swinging it on the door.
They're all yeah.
Oh, Davey, I'm
They're
gonna
like-
huff and puff, and I'm gonna blow the door in.
That little penis, you son of a bitch.
We didn't know it was that serious. We have to sit a cop car in front of your house.
Yeah.
It's all on me,
We have
Davey.
security now.
Yeah. You have to watch. I have to
Rowdy.
watch what calls I take at work.
Oh,
At your
Rowdy.
house.
These text
Hey,
messages.
so go ahead.
The text messages are random from just random questions from people.
These are people sent in questions. Yes. This is the mind of David Withers.
You want to answer that or?
I can try. Can you repeat the question,
yeah.
please, Your Honor?
What are the What are the pros and cons of eating ass? And if she does ass to mouth, should I marry her?
I don't know, man. It's a personal deal.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I mean, eating ass is like pineapple on pizza. Some people like it. Some people think it tastes like shit.
Right.
is she eating your ass or you eating her ass?
Ooh, that is the good question.
No, she is.
And
If
also,
she eats
hygiene
ass.
comes into
She-
question.
It says if she does ass to mouth,
No.
I have a lot of hygiene questions.
like as in like she
No.
does your ass to mouth.
Like it's his stuff and his stuff
Yes.
and stuff.
That's weird. No. All right. Let me see this.
So you don't want to
No,
do it,
no.
or yes or no?
First part.
yes
of the,
or no?
First part of the question. It says if she eats ass.
The first part was what are the pros and cons of eating
Okay,
ass? And
so-
then like a question after that was if she does ass to mouth, should I marry her? I don't think so because if she does ass to mouth, then that means she's done it before and she's probably got some kind of
And you guys are gonna get sick a lot.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's that.
So probably not.
yeah.
Probably have your fun.
COVID.
Everything's safe on the
Get COVID.
weekends.
Seltzers,
Yeah.
vapes,
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing
ass
bad.
eating.
You can't get sick on the weekends.
You're not even at work.
Fun fact.
You're not even at work. Yeah.
You wake up in the morning, you wash your mouth out with whiskey, brush your teeth, on your way.
Probably a gargle. Maybe drink a little bit of it.
Yeah.
But I'm probably not gonna marry her.
I know. Have her
I'm
fun.
gonna tell all my friends that stuff, but
Be like, hey, if anybody's into ass to mouth,
Like old.
David's in.
oh, I'm a Gene over here.
Oh, it could be a nice old lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Leave my future wife alone.
I apologize.
Oh, I thought it was a grandson thing. Now we're talking about marriage.
Well, you heard the sex thing?
Marriages have to be consummated.
Yeah. Nah.
What if she's super hot? What if it's like Dolly Parton's disguising her voice? She's 75.
She could. She could just be out here fucking around with Davey.
She has way more than 10 million.
Yeah, I'm into Dolly Parton.
You could be
You see,
blowing
we
it.
saw her at that Thanksgiving Day game last year.
Could be blowing it, dude.
Fucking 9 to 5.
Hell yeah.
What? Davy's no longer making a living.
All I got to do is act like a grandson.
Oh.
Yeah, what if it's
She'll
a
pay
sleep?
my
what if it's,
tuition.
Grandson.
here's some new porn. What if it's sleep with your grandma porn?
Ooh, some of
That's
that
a whole new
Hey,
deal.
grandma.
Hey, step grandma, how are you? Should we change
Step
out
grandma.
Yeah.
Should we change your diaper
You know
today?
what I'm fucking Googling tonight. where can people go see this thing?
What?
This podcast? Is it just?
It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube
And Facebook.
And Facebook.
and Facebook.
We do post a link to Facebook.
We're actually here pretty soon. We'll have it to where we'll be on like Apple Podcasts and iTunes or everything else.
Right on.
Amazon,
Sweet.
Spotify.
All right. So what's your
next
next
question?
These are questions from your audience.
Yeah, just random
Okay.
people.
This I don't know what happened because the first couple questions were kind of cool and stuff, and then like these ones kind of just turned to
Yeah, they get weird.
dirty. It says, what do I do when my girl farts in my face when I eat her out? What should I do or say?
Yeah, there's just people being grody.
Yeah. Are there any normal ones? We
Like
can
if she
skip-
did it on purpose, we're broke up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you purposely shitting
Yeah.
on me?
I
Okay,
want
here's
to know
one.
what you ate because we're not doing that anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's
yeah.
one. Hot dogs or hamburgers?
Hamburgers.
Hamburgers.
Yeah, okay.
Now I did see the other day
That was a question?
where people rolled up ground beef
Hamburgers.
to
I
like
made
a hot
a hot
dog,
dog?
and made a hot dog burger.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I mean
would try
that's
it.
both.
Give it a shot.
What if in your hamburger meat you chopped up real fine some hot dog in there
Yeah, I think it would be.
in your ground beef, and then you have both?
Ground
I
weenie.
think we should try it.
You can put it on any bun of your choice.
I think we give it a shot.
Ground weenie was my weenie dog's name back in the day.
Have a hot dog burger bar.
Yeah.
I saw something where they got a corn dog and like kind of split it a little bit and then made it like a hot dog.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I think it'd be cool. Like, I was thinking about a show. You know how there's like Naked and Afraid? We call it Stoned and Hungry, and you're like in a kitchen, but you don't know how to cook, and you're trying to make like good food or something. I don't know. It was just a dumb.
One time I made vanilla ice cream and Captain Crunch with crunch berries in it and milk.
How was that?
It was I'll never forget it.
I'll never
One of the
forget.
best days of my life.
Holy
The
shit.
next day I couldn't go to work because I couldn't find my car keys, and I found them that afternoon in the freezer with the ice cream.
Oh.
I didn't get in trouble or anything.
I ain't in trouble or
It
nothing.
was so good.
Damn.
I think mine was just Mountain Dew and Fruit Loops.
It's not bad. I don't know.
Definitely something I ate when I was like 12 and was like, fuck yeah, and then was probably shitting my brains out
Yeah.
about an hour or
do
two
it again.
after.
You're like, yeah.
No, I
Those
still
are all
do it.
your internet or all your.
There's a couple. There was another one that said like, "Do you suck toes?" And then
Oh.
James Segura's a dick. Why do you hang out with him?
Oh,
Was the last
That was
one.
probably
I love
Segura.
him.
That one had to be Segura because
probably Segura.
yeah,
But
Segura does suck toes.
He does suck.
Yeah.
But he.
Toes.
But people don't know him. Like you don't. If you don't like him, you really don't know.
No,
him.
I love him. He's like a brother.
And I think he puts that out there. So
He puts that vibe off because he wants you to hate him.
he wants you.
Yeah. It's a game. He really wants you to love him, but he's scared. So next time you see him, he's being mean to you, just say, I love you, Segura.
Yeah. He'll be
he's being mean. That's just his way of saying I love you. I just don't want to say it.
All right, since we're doing fantasy football, week one predictions, who do you think wins, Ravens or Chiefs?
Chiefs.
What do you think the score is going to be?
Why would you?
Because I'm gonna go 31-20. I'm gonna go 31-26.
I'm gonna do 35-9.
All right.
They're
Packers,
gonna be held to field goals.
Packers, Eagles.
Packers, Eagles. Even though I can't stand the Packers, I'm gonna do the Packers just because of Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you got on the score?
Well, who are they playing again?
The Eagles. I'm gonna go 27-24. I think that's gonna be a good game.
Oh, I don't know, feller. Whew. 38-14.
Oh shit! You think it's gonna be a blowout?
Yeah, it's gonna go hard.
We'll save the Cowboys for last. Texans, Colts. I'm gonna say
Texans and Colts?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the Texans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say 30-17. I think that's gonna be a blowout.
I'm gonna do. How do you even get into 30?
Do what?
How are you even getting to 30?
Field goals.
Like that's all they're gonna do. They're gonna get 30-something points in field goals.
Yeah, they'll get to 20. They'll get to 27, and then they'll kick a field goal, make it 30.
I'm sending you for a random.
Well, I mean, whatever.
I don't know.
Is this thing on?
Let's see, 21-6.
All right, and then Cowboys, Browns.
Cowboys by a lot.
By a lot.
40 by 2.
Yeah, I'm 40 by 2. They get a safety, but that's it. Oh man, I don't even know.
No,
I'm gonna say 2017 Cowboys, but I'm not confident in them at all.
I feel great about them every game except for any type of playoff situation. So,
And then I'm just gonna put by a lot.
20. Yeah, just put by a lot. That's perfect.
There you
It's
go.
going to be by a lot. That's the easiest way to do it.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this will be the
Sweet.
predictions.
For week 1. We got a game tomorrow. But yeah, that's it. We're gonna have to have you back on because we didn't talk about bees or fucking cars
other
or
bullshit.
yeah, just lots of other bullshit.
You guys invite me. This is the first time you ever invited me.
Well, yeah.
I would do the show
Actually,
with you.
I tell David all the time. I was like, "Get Thurman on." He's like, "All right, I'll talk to him."
Yeah, I would do the show with you. He's never talked to me.
I know. I kind of figured because every time I say that and I come over, he's usually passed out on the couch.
He's like, oh, yeah, he died. He died. What?
He's right there.
He's swimming. He's swimming.
He's
a swimmer.
He's out of town.
I don't know why he's blocking me, but that's cool. Do you want to try any type of liquor?
Right now?
Yeah. What about slow and low? You ever had slow and low?
Yeah, I like slow and low. Have you had slow and low? Yeah. I like slow and low. We can take a little nip.
Or do you want to try something different?
We can do slow and low. For the people.
You got banana whiskey, chocolate whiskey, slow and low. But I said slow and low first.
We need to go get that what the fuck is that? The Boilermaker. Is it the Boilermaker? No. The root beer float. You ever had a root beer float? That's right. I sure did. We need to do those. Are we still on or no?
We're still recording on that.
So we started really liking this slow and low, me and some other people, and so we got a hold of slow and low via Facebook, and lied to them and told them we had a college bar, and that this was our primary liquor we're serving in there, and we wanted to know if we get any swag. And they asked for pictures of the bar, which I gave them pictures that made it look like it was not a residential bar. And Slow and Low sent us 30 keychains, shirts, posters, banners, coasters, glasses, every bit of swag they had in a very large box. Like when it came, I didn't even know what it was. And then more boxes were coming with big signs and all this stuff because they wanted us to rep that at our college bar that we had.
Hell yeah. Shout out Slow and Low.
Shout out Slow and Low. Thank you for all that swag. I'm probably going to do it again.
We need.
You probably won't see
we
this.
do
so
need
I'm
a
gonna get away with
sponsor.
it again.
So.
Yeah.
Not like AA sponsor, but
Maybe I'm Elaine or whatever her name is.
Sponsor us.
Can just start kicking some cash into this
Yeah,
deal.
I'm saying.
Slow and Low.
Slow and Low.
I don't know if you can show this on here.
I think so. Yeah. We've showed bottles before. Yeah.
Slow and Low Rock and Rye.
Woo!
It says like a Manhattan in a bottle.
Yeah.
pretty good.
Pretty
Sweet.
tasty though.
I think the first time I had that is when I lived at the compound with like Tucker and all them. It was when we had that really bad ice storm and we were out there for like without power for like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. And we all stood around in a circle. And we had a cup of coffee, and I'm pretty sure it was Slow and Low. Probably about that much of the Slow and Low in there, about that much coffee. And we all sat there and we were just like
Just passing it around.
passing around, and then we were all of a sudden warm as fuck.
Don't feel that bad
All
anymore.
of a sudden everybody's like, "I'm gonna go take a nap."
I remember Tucker with that face. That's all he would drink.
That was me, Casey Wilson, Tucker, a bunch of us. We like latched on it. We had all the swag. I mean, we were wearing the shirts every day.
Yeah.
You have to drink it.
I think he still. I think Tucker still has that Slow and Low shirt.
Probably.
Pretty sure if you were to bust out a bottle next to him, he'd be like, "Want to sip some?"
The
Oh,
He'd be
the
like,
keychains were like a long boot. It said Slow and Low Rock and Rye, and they had like a bottle opener on them. That's
badass.
Kind of copper colored. Yeah. They sent us awesome stuff. We should do it again.
By the time this episode comes out, we'll probably already have them, but we will have merch here pretty soon. Some T-shirts
Oh yeah, we're doing T-shirts,
and possibly
and
stickers.
We should start sending liquor companies all kinds of stuff.
for that.
Hey, we're doing pretty good because our Facebook page is kind of popping off.
I don't know. You had 300 followers.
Yeah.
My
It
dog
went from
my dog has a page with 700.
but it went from 100.
Hey, we just started.
It went from like 160 to 300 in like 2 days or something.
You got to send invites. You can get a couple thousand real quick.
Yeah, and then I think AJ shared it on the tattoo Facebook page.
If you guys include me more like H&D comedy and perm or something,
Yeah.
I'll start promoting it.
I was telling
I didn't want it to absolutely suck and then be like,
Well, I was telling him in the beginning we should do like little commercials, you know, for like kind of be like, oh man, my roof's bad or whatever. I don't know who to call and kind of
Right.
just do little kind of
elevated,
like skits,
elevated one of
You
those.
could get a ladder and pour water on me. I'd be like, oh my God, there goes my roof again.
Yeah.
Wow, shit.
Like makes the stupidest commercials.
We could do the cheesy ones too, where it's like we walk in, we're like, "Hi, I'm HAFA. You might know me best from Two Birds, One Stone and H&D comedy.
Yeah.
But whenever my roof collapsed in and I needed some help, you know who I called?
And I'm gonna pop around the corner and be like, "Is that the guy that cleans out my shitter?"
Yeah.
When your roof completely blows off and you can see the stars, call Thurman Roofing.
Call Thurman Roofing. He'll get you right where you need to be.
But I thought that would be cool to do, like little skits and stuff, even for the small businesses around town, even for like, you know.
Trap house.
We need to find out like how sponsorships work and name recognition. Sure, it's off of followers, like how many people are you reaching.
Kind of like especially if you have, you know, at least 1,000.
We need money, people, is what we're saying.
Yeah.
And we need it right away.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to sponsor.
Bryce's wife did a show in Vegas, Mortgage Mama, like a studio setting.
Mm-hmm.
That whole deal. I think it was real expensive, but she learned all the stuff on how to monetize it and all that different stuff. But she was telling us that if you can get 10 published, he said most people fall short before they hit 10. It's typical. So things start changing for you once you have 10 up there. Things change for you, and the views too. You know.
Yeah. This is 11. This will be 11.
Yeah. So, well, thanks for finally including me. I really appreciate it.
I tried to get you in on the beginning.
I know you did, HAFA.
I'm sorry.
I get it.
Fuck.
Thurm's also a busy man, guys, so, you know, he had to make time for us.
Yeah, anytime that David invites me.
Sorry. Yeah, once again?
Well, Segura's supposed to be like a regular for every like episode that ends in 5. So I mean,
We need him for his little DJ setup.
We didn't get him.
well, we
You
want to
plug
try
in the
to.
front of the amp and he
Fucking-
can run beats.
he's
and
harder to-
He makes
He's harder to book than Mama Cat, dude. It's fucking.
for real. And then we'll
trying
probably have
to
to do late nighter to get him. We're probably gonna have to do like some 10 o'clockers.
Well, no, he's free on
Saturday.
Sundays.
Yeah. I just gotta get him to do it. He could plug into the system in here and just run beats.
Yeah.
We can tell him we're sick of that beat, make a different one.
Tired of this shit, Segura.
Beat to do stand up.
Yeah.
Trying to get her to like get a stand up night going.
They're doing one at BJ's.
Sweet.
It's not CJ starring them.
Is it the one in Mingus?
No, here.
Oh, they're gonna do one here.
And Bill Muncie's in. So, and I told him about you too.
Or are they gonna
What
do?
you did to him in school or whatever, but he didn't call you about it.
I don't even know Bill
God
Muncie.
damn it,
I'm
David.
talking about Clint that owns BJ's.
Oh,
I turned him
well,
on at Muncie, and then I'm like, hey, dude, my buddy Davey's been doing some stand up too.
yeah. He
I
didn't
almost
call me?
lost him as a friend. Jesus.
Yeah, well. Whatever, man.
But I'm the one that's not getting invited.
You choke him out one time and put your wiener in his butt, and you're the weird guy.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it. I'm a Gene.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it, Clint.
I'm a Gene.
Call me back, Clint.
Wait a minute, maybe that's who Imogene is. No.
Clint,
Yeah, it's
Clint this
me.
whole time.
You son of a bitch.
I think it's the guy whoever Freddy from Scooby Doo pulls the hood off of. That's who it is. Did you see that meme I posted the other day? It said, "Who drank all my beers?" And he pulled the hood off, and it was himself.
I was gonna tag Will in that.
I did it. I drank all my beers.
Yeah.
We shot.
Let's see. What do you say? Let's see who we got here, gang.
We had a bunch of Coors Lights, but we
And
drank
David,
it all.
we're gonna start shotgunning beers or one beer before each show.
Oh, I'll do a root beer float.
Yeah, that's why I said we need to go.
Yeah.
It'd be way easier to chug a root beer float than
And it's tasty.
I almost threw up.
That's because you were already drunk or hungover.
Yeah.
I don't let myself get like that.
I just keep drinking.
Dude,
Mild to moderate drinking.
you might have been
mild
better
to
off.
moderate.
If you have mild to moderate
Alcoholism.
plaque cirrhosis,
If you have, what is the one that they've been saying? If you have intestinal parasites,
Yeah.
let your doctor know. It's like,
you-
man, I don't. How would I know?
You telling me that ticklingness inside was not normal?
Yeah, it's parasites.
Parasitic infection.
Yeah.
If you have a parasitic infection, let
If you
your
take this
doctor
medicine
know.
and it gives you parasitic infections, let your doctor know. Fuck
If I
would
got
I
a
know?
parasitic infection, the ER is going to know.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
headed there right now.
Yeah. I'm gonna know when everybody else knows because I'm gonna be on the floor dead.
Like, does a worm come out of you, or how
Yeah.
do you figure it out?
You start
like,
dragging your ass on the ground like a dog.
Yeah. How do you figure it out?
Can't stop scratching my ass.
There's an invention, parasitic infection detector.
Beep, 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 beep.
It's in his
He has it. Notify his doctor.
Or just like a little like on alien.
Take him off his medicine and notify his doctor.
Chilling, eating. He's like, oh shit.
Creepy.
Fuck.
Well, Thurm, thanks for being on the pod, man.
For sure. Anytime that David will allow me to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would definitely be here.
He's the boss. So.